Welcome to the winter edition of RPG Maker Spotlight. This video presentation is dedicated to upcoming and already released indie games from the RPG Maker community. Now, without further ado, let's see what other developers have been cooking up. Can you make it out alive on this desert island? Dungeon Rummage Survival is a bite-sized, survival-light turn-based dungeon crawler with a cozy vibe. Stranded on a remote island, your only path to escape leads through a dangerous underground dungeon. Dungeon Rummage Survival is a turn-based dungeon crawler where you gather resources and upgrade your camp to survive. Explore the depths to collect essential materials. Bring your finds back to camp to enhance your stats, craft potions, and cook meals, all of which are crucial for facing tougher enemies. Your ultimate goal is to reach the dungeon's bottom and find your way back home. Dungeon Rummage Survival is available now on itch.io. Can you save the world before it's too late?
Hey Max, are you awake? We're leaving today, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Our Dying World is a love letter to old-school RPGs created using the RPG Maker software. Join Max and Riker as they leave their village to become powerful adventurers, only to get wrapped up in a story much bigger than themselves. Immerse yourself in this game's rich storyline, featuring fully voice-acted cutscenes and heart-to-heart events that will shape your relationships and impact the outcome of your journey. Explore the land of Elorant to discover lots of enemies and hidden secrets during your adventure. Craft powerful potions and magic stones with ingredients you find along the way to help your party survive. If you're brave enough, test your skill by facing off against the secret legendary bosses in each chapter. It's up to you to uncover the mystery and find the truth behind the reason why magic is leaving this world.
Way stronger than you are. Wow, that makes me feel really confident.
Our Dying World is coming soon. Wishlist it now. Will you lose your humanity for the sake of freedom? When life becomes a monotonous cycle, it's not hard to grasp how someone could be pushed to the brink of violence, all in the name of feeling free. It becomes even more understandable if that person never even began to live, before being shoved out of the nest, with no gentle way out. The only chance to start anew is to snap chains and splatter organs. Putting it that way, it was only a matter of time until Demian gave in. We can't prevent a tragedy, but we can cause their descent. Veins Like Tapeworms is a slow-burn psychological horror visual novel about disgust, snuffed-out dreams, and the desire to be loved. Created in RPG Maker MZ, it is Awesome Trinket's 5th game in total, and her first game on Steam. Gameplay consists solely of reading texts and clicking through choices during the 8-chapter story to unlock over 6 endings. Players will take control of Demian Zhao, a 22-year-old living on the razor-thin edge between murder and mental break. Every choice a reader can make is a thought running through Demian's mind at that moment. Veins Like Tapeworms will release on Steam on March 17th, 2025. Get ready for an old-school RPG adventure. Long ago, a goddess banished all the demons from the world, and the human kingdom prospered. But now, a demon prince known only as Evil Lord has returned. His grim fortress now stands in the center of the kingdom, surrounded by a festering swamp. In this retro RPG adventure, you take the role of a heroine, a magical warrior, and though she wears heavy armor and fights with a sword, her magic is her true power. Knowing what spell to use in each situation is the key to doing well in this game. Some bosses can be straight up countered by your magic if you buy the right spell for the job, but some enemies will react to the spells you cast with their own defenses and tricks. Aside from magical spells, the heroine can also find and equip magic swords, such as the Sword of Saints itself. Sword of Saints, The Evil Lord's Return, will release in 2025. Does Mother really know best? In this story, you control Riley, a girl who has noticed a grotesque change in her mother's behavior over time, putting her in various challenging situations from which you must help her escape unharmed. Will you be able to uncover what Mom is hiding? In this game, immerse yourself in a disturbing atmosphere of terror as you solve puzzles within the house and explore other maps. Featuring pixel art graphics inspired by classic horror works, this game has a dark narrative filled with secrets surrounding your own mother. The use of headphones is also highly recommended for an immersive experience, if you can get out alive, that is. Experience around 2 hours of horror, packed with a diverse range of maps and puzzles. A free demo of the game is also available. Mom. Available now. Adventure summons you. Will you answer the call? Adventure Realm is a JRPG dungeon crawler. Follow the lives of Lucio and his friends as they are mysteriously transported to another realm. There, they must explore the new realm and find the gemstones to open the door of dimensions. Venture into dangerous dungeons, encounter spawn elite monsters, and transform treasure spheres into any item of your choosing. Engage in a turn-based ATB combat system with stances, rows, ultras, items, spells, and abilities to use against your foes and claim victory. As your adventure continues, dungeon encounters are not the same as normal encounters. Your enemies may need to be defeated first before they cast a powerful spell. Enemies will absorb other dead enemies and receive a power boost. Can you overcome these extra challenges? Enjoy various dungeons with the Dungeon Reward system. What dangers and challenges await you in Adventure Realm? Available now. A Tale of Saintliness and Freedom. Step into the 16th century Holy Roman Empire through the eyes of Adeline, a young peasant girl whose mother is falsely accused of witchcraft. Adeline is sent to the Colostrum Covenant for re-education, where she faces a living hell with torment and executions. Explore the Covenant's dark world, featuring subtle elements of gore and Yuri. Determined to escape, Adeline and her friend Helena embark on a daring journey driven by themes of saintliness, freedom, and faith. Step into a mesmerizing pixel art world rich with authentic medieval religious details. Explore the beautifully crafted Covenant accompanied by period-specific music and a cast of intriguing characters. Escape from the Cursed Covenant is available now for free. How's it going so far? I hope you're enjoying the RPG Maker Spotlight 2nd Edition. I just want to take this moment to highlight the RPG Maker Spotlight Discord server. It's really active so far, and I really hope that if you're an aspiring RPG Maker developer, you join us and put your entry in for the next edition. Speaking of which, entries for the next RPG Maker Spotlight are available directly after this presentation. Instructions on how to enter will be in the Discord server rules, so be sure to check it out. The next RPG Maker Spotlight will take place in May 2025. We hope you see it then. Explore a broken, fragmented universe. The world has been frozen. Explore a broken, fragmented universe to collect cards, customize your party, battle creatures, and find your friends to restore this world. Silver Days is a retro-styled coming-of-age JRPG, filled with unique characters and thrilling battles. Traverse strange and colorful environments as you uncover the mystery of what's happened to your world. Collect hundreds of cards by exploring, shopping, and defeating monsters. Master deep turn-based combat by selecting your favorite cards and developing new strategies. Find your friends and team up to save the world. Get to know a vibrant cast of characters as they deal with emotional struggles at a turning point in their lives. Silver Days is coming soon. A Kickstarter of the game is set to launch soon as well. What happens when your objective fails? You're someone with no memory, no life. You are utterly nothing. Your life has had its borders realized and zoomed out. You can see the edges of the screen. Its rubber tubing has an incessant humming, its head splitting. You want to feel something. You need to feel something. You can only think of one way to do that. You have one want, one need, and that's to steal the life of someone. You haven't a care on how, but whatever you do, don't get caught. Because you want to win this game, right? To unplug life's cables and wake up. In You Are a Failed Murderer, explore groundbreaking features such as multiple choices, a lazy yet innovative art style, mouse and keyboard controls, which is kinda crazy, and British people. Yeah. You Are a Failed Murderer will release, when it's finished. Coming soon. It's time for a family-friendly experience. A Weekend in Puzzleburg is a cozy slice-of-life role-playing game with over 180,000 ways your weekend vacation can play out. There's no need to fight monsters or save the world from impending doom. You've merely booked a relaxing weekend getaway in a quaint resort town. Welcome to Puzzleburg. With A Weekend in Puzzleburg, you're not just buying a video game, you're buying a whole vacation. One that you can play over and over again in any way you want, getting a new experience each time. Experience an open-world game set in a cozy resort town. Get to know the townspeople, and you'll soon find your way around like a local. A new town means a new you. Define your character's backstory, get your hair dyed like a crazy color, or even get a hint from the hotel concierge if you ever get stuck on a puzzle. Anything goes while on vacation. A free demo of the game is available now, and the full game is about 2 to 4 hours for a single playthrough. A Weekend in Puzzleburg is available now. Time to hit the books. You just moved to the quaint village of Maplewood, tasked with running a brand new library to help restore a struggling community. But revitalizing the library isn't easy, and funding is tight. To make ends meet, you'll need to carefully manage resources, grow the collection, and host events to bring the villagers together. Beyond the library, you'll cultivate a quiet life in the village, tending to a small farm, fishing in the local waters, exploring the Whispering Woods, engaging in community projects, and forming deep connections with the townsfolk. Can you transform this library into the heart of the town before the Folk Festival? Find out in Little Library, planned to release in 2025. Break time's over. Trapped in the daily grind of a chaotic office, you must navigate absurd tasks, quirky coworkers, and relentless distractions. Your mission? Complete your work before the 5 p.m. deadline while keeping your sanity intact. With every day bringing new challenges, can you balance the madness and survive the corporate chaos? In this time management RPG, tackle a bustling office environment filled with tasks like fixing the printer, brewing coffee, and avoiding distractions like chatty coworkers and random fire drills. Manage your sanity amid the chaos, and enjoy a vibrant, pixelated office world where each day offers fresh and humorous challenges. Office Survival Simulator is planned to release in 2025. What dark adventure awaits you next? The world is at peril. Creatures that appeared around 400 years ago have dominated the western provinces, forming their own dystopian society, and are a constant threat. Most of humanity does nothing to fight back, and those that do rarely last. A stand must be taken before the rest of the world is overrun, but watch that you don't become what you fight. In Thrall, enjoy several mechanics or various genres blended into one. Random rarity-based loot akin to the original Borderlands game. Procedural dungeon generation much like the Mystery Dungeon series but with parallax mapping techniques. Branching skill trees for each party member, and a branching story path based on a key decision made early on. A difficulty system inspired by Hades and the Pact of Punishment, and of course, turn-based ATB combat, classic style. With tons of customizations, randomness, and choices to make, no two playthroughs will ever be the same. Check out Thrall, available right now. Hey again, we're just about done with this edition of RPG Maker Spotlight. I hope you like all the games that were announced and shown off today. Before we go, there's one more thing that I wanted to show you. Please take a look.